Good morning. Well, you guys, fall is definitely here, ain't it? Sure is, So what we are going to do is we are going to check in the energy to see if you and your twin flame that are in union, that whether you've had recent union, you've been in union for a long time, you're in sacred union, either way, this person is actively in your life, daily in your bubble, in your energy. You are not in separation. We'll figure out if you are just out of separation or you've been there for a long time. I try to dwindle it down as much as we can. So let's just check in and see what's going on. I did one for twin flames and separation yesterday. So just in case you might be looking for that one's there too. So we're just going to look for this little balance here. And we're just going to see if you and your twin flame in union, 111 right there, if you can trust your intuition with this person, we're going to see if you guys are really on the same page together. And this is important because if you are not expressing yourselves, if you're not coming from the truth here, 2 of Cups here, 7 of Cups here, someone's not being honest, there's 5 of Cups in between, there's depression, there's burdens, there's regret, there's remorse. I already feel like you guys in union here, one side of you is pure and intended and the other side of you is messing everything up. This is the consequences card. This is, well, if I did this and this is what's going to happen, or these are all the trophies of all the other times that I messed up. Also, I see this as the lust card, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And this dude's like, oh, well, which girl do I want to have now? Or what day is it? There's so much clouded emotions around this connection here at 211 with this 2 of Cups here. One is balanced and bringing this love offering to this 2 of Cups, and one twin flame is not. But we're going to see what else is really going on here. That's just what I picked up with that. So we are going to see. So I just ask that you open your ears, because if you have ears, you will listen. I ask that you open your eyes so you can see what's really going on here as Jehovah comes on down and protects his children. Gives us clear, defined insights that we normally wouldn't be able to see without him. He loves to prophesy over us and give us warnings because he loves us. No matter what we've done, he says that we're not guilty. So Jehovah, just come on down here. Can you comfort my friend here, my twin flame in union, that may not be as balanced as they think? I just ask for clear, defined guidance so they can start to water their fruit where necessary. Wow, I just heard that. Water your fruit. Water your garden. Grass isn't always greener on the other side. I'm kind of picking up too. All right, so Jehovah, I'd like a secret card. This one, thank you. All right, so this right here is going to be the feminine. We're going to do feminine here. So the twin flame divine feminine here is going to be on this left side here. And this is kind of just going to be the overall energy right now. Okay. Now we're going to do it for masculine side, and we're going to see what's going on here. I already feel like there's not a same page here. There's really not. Yeah. Let's see here. Thank you, Jehovah. Secret card is in here. This one. Thank you. All right. So then we're doing the same thing there for the masculine. All right. Now, Jehovah, can you just give me 2 more cards, please, on this overall energy and this divine feminine's balance? The balance of this 2 of Cups situation, this twin flame in union, this soul contract that's not being honored 100%, obviously. What are the 2 more cards that you'd like to share about our divine feminine here? Ooh, well, we got 4. Wow. All right. Well, I can't argue with Jehovah. So, Jehovah, divine masculine. Whoa. Right there. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so there's 3 and 4. Jehovah. Okay, top 1. He says. Ooh. Okay. So we have our secret messages down here, our clarifications to this overall energy. Then we have the bottom of the deck too. So let's not worry about that. So let's check in to this divine feminine, and we're going to mirror it and reflect it against the divine masculine. And we're going to see exactly how they are approaching the mirror together, not just separately, but together as they do it separately, if that makes sense. So cheers. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. 555's right there on the clock. So let's see. The divine feminine in union. Aha. Yeah, she's the one. I really feel like when we had those split cards there, and there was the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, I had divine feminine energy already on the left, the 2 of Cups there, because that's where just my heart felt at 611. This divine feminine is the one who continues to put this fresh air communication into this relationship, these romantic gestures, the romantic feelings, the passion, this divine feminine is a hopeless romantic, really. And this also is Sagittarius, so you might be a Sag here, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart somewhere. But I really feel like the divine feminine is also somewhat blind to the truth here. If this is not balanced, we're going to find out here in a second. She's so wrapped up in this 3D haze of what this really truly is. And it could be hard because one of these twin flames, if they're not balanced, then they're manipulating the situation. And it's not her. It's not her doing it. It's not her realizing that she's manipulating it. She doesn't realize that she is being manipulated. So we're going to see what this masculine's balance is. How is his energy towards the union here? Oh, wow. Yeah, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is here. And this just goes to the Ace of Swords. The step in this journey before this card shows up is the fresh backstabbing feeling physically of this new communication. The truth is here, and it's been here. And now there's 2 swords here because there's 2 twin flames, and there's 2 swords pointing up to heavens, just saying we need to be on guard. We need to just stop and take a time out and balance ourselves with this inner mental peace here, which is not able to happen because there's so much air here surrounded by the emotions here. Look at the water's behind there. The moon is barely there. So the tides are ebbing and flowing at 8:11 here. He's on the beach just saying, hey, I need a break. I need to ground myself. This is not where I wanted to be. I need to come, clean with the truth here and just say, okay, here's the truth. Now we need to proceed with caution and balance ourselves, right? And this is where the masculine is at. The masculine, once again, is stuck in his head because the 7 of Cups had all those clouds around it, right? It's emotional for him, but at the same time, he's feeling guilty. He's feeling remorse. That's where this 5 of Cups is going to be coming in, is because he hasn't cleared the air. And the divine feminine here is just so la-di-da-di-da. Oh, I'm so in love. And, maybe he manipulates you by sending you flowers every week and he calls it love too, It's just one of those things that you really have to pin it down to your story, but your trial, your tribulation, but this is your garden, and what you allow in to your dirt is going to either help you reproduce more. 9/11. Thank you, Jesus is with us right here, right now. Thank you, Yeshua the HaMashiach. It's either going to water your garden, or the grass ain't always greener on the other side, and it's going to poison your dirt. And that's exactly what's happening. And this is what's going to happen too, is because 2 of Swords here, this goes back in Hebrew to a beheading. So when this divine feminine gets this communication here from this masculine about the truth, she's going to feel like her whole entire head just got chopped off with his head. It's not going to be fun for her because she has no idea. She has no idea because this guy is kind of just played her for a fool while he's played himself. He didn't understand that. Playing her, played him. you know, vice versa. Flip the energy, you guys, how it works. You guys know how it works though too, honestly. Just kiss it and blow away if it's not yours. There's a balance. 10 o'clock. Thank you. There's an ending. There's a balance here that needs to be rebalanced. The ultimate balance between you guys, you twin flames, it's no longer here. And 10-10, here we go. There's 2 endings. Both of this just needs, you guys, we only have 2 cards here, and I already feel like there's a big timeout that needs to happen here. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine's clarifiers, and let's just kind of see this whole backstory, or just anything that Jehovah wants to bring to light here. The secret message here is going to be the hidden truth, or the victory, the outcome, whatever Jehovah's little key is, you know, whatever Jesus can help you get through. Let's see here. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I just wanted to sing the Jeopardy. Do, 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 do. Oh. Are we going to have a daily double? Daily double. But I have the Jeopardy tune, so someone here likes to watch Jeopardy or is obsessed, and I'm having difficulties even trying to get these up. All right. Oh, wow. All right, so here he is, 11-11. Thank you, Jehovah. So the masculine in this relationship here that's being reflected within the Divine Feminine, because she's invested herself, she's allowed it, he's not showing up in the upright. His heart is good. He just needs to shift his energy a little bit to get it back on track. And he's not necessarily focused on that because he's so trapped in his own free will. You know, twin flames is one soul in 2 bodies, trafficked in 2 flesh states. Therefore, it's also under 2 separate free wills. And his behaviors are his behaviors to control and to have the wheel of karma move in his favor. And spiritually, they're not right now. And spiritually, it's messing up this Divine Feminine's wheel of karma, because she's allowing this behavior to hold herself back from what's meant for her, also for what's meant for him here. And he's allowing this too, vice versa. I mean, you guys are both looking in the mirror here, and the truth is coming to the light in the middle, because Jehovah is going to divide it and add to it. It's going to become more than it was before, because the truth will always set you free of all the shadows, the burdens, the sufferings that you're going through right now. So here's this, your twin flame is in your yang, the yin and the yang, and he's down. He's down and out, sending him love and light. Now, here's the love and light right here. Is Jehovah is going to give you this fresh communication here. This is the robins. This is the morning tweets. Tweet, 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 chitter, chatter while you're sipping your coffee and you're sitting outside, breathing this fresh air in. And what Jehovah is going to tell you, Divine Femme, is that you're going to wake up to this situation, because something is going to happen where it's going to be like this truthful revelation in the positive. Jehovah is going to do it for your highest good here. It's meant to heal you. It's meant to help you set your foot straight on this path here, to light it up here. So here's the positive news, and it might not seem like positive, but like I said, 13-11, Jehovah removes anything that's not meant for you or anything that's not serving you, and that's people, places, and things. So there's this fresh communication here in the positive. Now, this is going to bring you this fresh air, this new start, this lifestyle change. Like, you're not going to be able to live your life the way that you were beforehand. You know, of course, the fresh stork, what the heck? Fresh baby stork, fresh stork. Wow. Well, please don't eat it, but I'm just saying it's a fresh arrival of something, like a baby. There could have been a baby here in the mix, or, you know, also this just makes me think of inner child. Like, this person needs to go home to themselves, realizing that this is not going to work out at this time, because you guys both need to do healing separately. And this is funny, because this is really the energy that's coming up in the twin flames in separation. But what's funny is that you guys are physically together in the 3D, but 5D you are separated. And I feel like 14-11, this is really where this is coming off, is that's where this imbalance is because this person is looking too much into themselves in the negative stance, while you're sitting here just in love with life and everything, because you're finally getting grounded. You finally had this balance. And this is why this is going to seem positive to you in a sense, before we talk about this card, because this is important. But let's just look at these 2 cards here. This is still victory. This is still new. And then look at, you've got 12 and 17. There's 5 in between there. So you're taking this person's 5 cups, this remorse and regret, and sure, you're going to absorb it too for a little bit, but Divine Femme, you're going to have this outlook where you're like, okay, I have this whole new start here, and I was already kind of ready for this. And I feel like also you've been listening to the birds, you've been listening to the calls and the guidance within the air about this isn't going to work out and it's time to separate. It's time to move on. It's not serving you anymore. All you've done is just invest yourself in the flesh, in the 3D. And it's not, that doesn't matter when it comes to 5D and up, 1511. You know, you haven't been serving your heart. You haven't been serving yourself. You've been waiting for this to just go to the next step, and next step. I feel like you're this hopeless romantic and it's never going to come. And we haven't even barely even gotten to the masculine side yet. So also 1 + 2 is 3. And that's the ship, which is also Sagittarius. So we have another communication confirmation here of spiritual redirection. You know, ship is also Sagittarius once again. And then we have Gemini here. So, and Gemini's over here. So you're going to get this communication from your twin flame. Your twin flame might even tell you the truth about this new lifestyle change that y'all just need to separate and y'all just need to take this time out. And what's hard with twin flames is that it's never over. It's never over. It's never, ever, ever over. And this is why we have to master emotions, not just in 3D life, but also in the 5D, because no matter what loving situation there is, if we are not balancing them with correctly, 1611, they are automatically our enemy. We are automatically going to start unresonating. And if y'all don't communicate and refuse it back together, it's only going to get worse and it's only going to bring y'all farther and farther apart. So what we're going to do here, where did this card come from? Was this over here? Oh, yes, that's right. So here's the maze. Thank you, Jehovah. So what this does is, this is just the reminder and the guidance here that this is frustrating energy. A maze, it's frustrating. You don't want to get lost. You don't want to get further away from your person. However, you can't help it. And when it's negatively fueled, it's just the snake here trying to get you down into the basket here so he can eat you. All right. So your twin flame here in the masculine, they're having a really hard time with trying to mentally balance themselves to see what they really want in their heart space. And I wonder if that's going to say that over here. So we have 4 + 3 is also 7, which is the snake. So there it is right there. That's really funny. 2 + 8 is an ending. And at this time, it just needs to be on guard. It needs to be protected. It needs to be nourished right now. It needs to be recovered. You know, it needs a new start. You know, it needs to be babied and it needs to be treated like a baby. This inner child of yours needs to heal and grow up with this guidance over here, you know. And then 1 + 7 is 8, and that's the death card. Scorpio is now here, so there's an ending once again. Jehovah's saying you're going to be a little bit heartbroken because it's going to hurt. It's going to bring frustrating energy because you're going to, even though you listen to the birds and you're just now getting all the birds gossiping together, you're going to be like, why did I stay even more? Why did I do this, you know? So now we have 3, 7, 9. Oh, I lied. 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what's missing between the 3 and the 7 is 4. And 4, if anything, is just the power of holding on to it or letting it go or letting it control you. And that's also the house. 4 of Wands is the twin flame card here. So your house is missing here. There's no house. You've allowed this twin flame to rob your house and take it from you. And now the stability is gone. Now the security will be gone. This whole new lifestyle change is what you're going to have to adapt to. And it's going to be frustrating, but you're going to pull through. You're going to pull through because you had 2 victories right there back to back. The good positive news and the fresh arrival of something. Okay. And look at, you're going to drop the weight of this dude because all he's doing is dragging you down. All right. So let's pop on over to the masculine side. Remember, this is twin flames in union. Are you all really on the same page? This is what I'm picking up. So let's look at these. Oh, wow. So there's definitely air here again, like we talked about, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. However, the earth is coming in now. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. And this is all fire over here. So the passion is on this side here, but there's the Gemini card here. So you're, you know, this twin flame, fire and air, I really want to feel. But y'all, if it's in your chart too, just pick up and resonate what works. Put the building blocks together. So this overall energy of your twin flame here is he's ready to kind of just, you know, I'm really feeling like take off the mask internally. And he's ready to accept the truth within himself here. And at the same time, he's having a really hard time with with telling you the truth. He doesn't want to be vulnerable. He doesn't want to tell you anything because he doesn't want to hurt you. He wants to protect you. He understands that you are not deserving of this, of whatever he's feeling on the inside. However, it is not because of you. It is because of him. Something that has happened in his past, something that has happened to hold him back from healing, something that he has unattended since it's begun. And now here you are here halfway absorbing it, whether there's been problems or not. I really feel like this has been an at-home situation, but it's been a facade. It's all been lies. This twin flame has not been truthful. Therefore, the 2 wands that he's bringing to the 4 wands of the house are on fire over here. They're going to be on fire, and then so are hers. And then poof, it's going to go up in flames. Just like twin flames do, because it's so hot and cold, so fire and ice, so unbalanced. And it's just this conflicting, frustrating energy of why now? Just like, why? You got me this far. What else could you possibly do now at this point? But this is the deal. What else could you possibly do? What else could I possibly allow? And this is kind of where this knight is thinking, you know. He has a solid spiritual backbone. He's ready to step into the power of becoming the King of Pentacles, which is his pre-emperor status here. Now, this is great because you are going to be the Empress of the household, and Empress 2111 and Emperor are the divine counterparts. They're the twin flames. They come together with the 3rd and 4th step of tarot to fuse together to make the 5, and then the 7 to continue it all going to reproduce. Well, here's the deal. Is at home, this is how he's really been feeling, is he has his direction towards this, you know, mental oppression that he's really going through. He's going through this hidden mental illness. He doesn't want to tell you because I told you he was wearing a mask about the truth here. He's really suffering inside. And it's really now he knows that it's starting to bother his at-home life. He knows this. And this masculine is not telling the truth about all of his behaviors that got him here. He has done something along with not just whatever behavior he might have done. I'm not saying like he's cheated or anything like this. He's done something in the sense of he's done the choice of not taking care of himself. And now he's just down in this rabbit hole even further. And he's trying to stay in his grounded position of being what he needs to be for you. But he can't even be that for himself right now. And he's having a really hard time because he wants to offer you one more all the time. 22, 22. Thank you, Jehovah. 22, 22. 4 and 4 makes an 8 here. Okay, he really wants to offer you everything to keep you going, but he's having a really hard time getting out of his own head here. And I'll tell you how, because this earth sign here is having all of this air come in, all of this fresh realizations, whether Jehovah's put it there or not on purpose. You know, it could be Mercury retrograde coming back here because Gemini's right here. And we're going through retrograde right now. So here's this happy ending here. Here's everything. This is the 10 Pentacles, all the money, all the gains, all of the patience, all of the grounding, all of the family life, all of the just 23 even right there. Everything that life is about. Thank you, Jehovah. Number 23. He's ready to just settle it. This masculine is really like, oh God, I need to rip the Band-Aid off at 2311. I need to put all of these mental clarities back into position here so I can come at it and with a plan of action here. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, they're very, very slow moving, but when they make this action, it's exactly what they wanted. They were very stubborn on it. He was very in his head about it, obviously. And there's a truth here that needs to be told. And whether the truth is going to be something about this twin flame relationship, it might also be about how he needs to heal. And that could be what these secret cards are about. We're not quite sure, so we'll get to that in just a moment here. But this is swords after swords after swords. This is just mental cruelty. This is just bitterness. This is just lies, 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 lies. I feel like your twin flame has just lied to you and lied to you and lied to you and lied to you and lied to you. And I'm kind of picking up here now too, even if you don't live with this person, you still live with them on the inside, 24/11. So your heart is still this home that you have for you and his energy here. And this is why y'all need to balance it out so y'all can come together like we've talked about before on the channel. So this divine feminine, you know, however she's showing up, she's obviously... I picked up Empress. I did. I picked up Empress. So maybe we can clarify that too here, but just a second. There's 2 swords there. And now part of the bringing this back in, Because look at this 10 of Swords now needs to be balanced with this 10 of Pentacles. But what's going to get him here when he only has 1 pentacle here really to offer at this point? Other than he has 10 swords, 4 swords, and now 6 swords. 16 swords. So that's another ending, the whole ending right there. Plus these 6 swords of leaving troubled waters behind. He's ready to leave the emotional state, you know, and here he is. I said, look at leaving troubled waters behind. All of that emotions was behind him. We already talked about that. Your twin flame here, the masculine, is really ready to tell the truth, to balance out his world here. And no matter, I feel like he just needs to do it, no matter if it's going to cause problems or not, because he wants to call this truce in between you and him. I really feel if he's showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, he's ready to continue this offer. Maybe he is ready to move in at this point. If you guys don't move in together already, you know, he's just really ready to get this air cleared, to get onto the same page, because I feel like he's also picking up that you're surrounded by this frustrating energy that he continues to put off because he has frustrating energy on the inside. And my nose wants to sneeze. So yes, confirmation here. You know, he wants to stop with this backstabbing energy, even if it's internally, because he needs to heal himself here. And I really feel like he doesn't want to necessarily quit the separation. Wow, maybe, see, you're in separation on the inside, even though you're in union. He wants to quit the separation so he can come closer together. He doesn't want to break up. He doesn't want to have you not in his life because he's miserable without you in his life. He just might come to you with the truth about what's been going on, the truth about what's been happening towards you with this backstabbing lies here. And he might just say, hey, I need your help. This is how I'm doing. I need the time here to be able to do this. It's just not right now. We need to take this time apart so I can heal myself for you to come in with the best offer. I want to be able to come in with the best version of myself for you. And you need to allow him to do it. You need to allow her to do it. You need to just take this time, let them heal, stay truthful and honest to yourself. You know, do your own healing too. You know, God is always willing to put new medicine in you. And the time will come when everything is supposed to balance back out and the 10 of Cups will come. And then the 10 of Pentacles will still be here because it'll be still in the upright. But then the 10 of Wands will come and the spiritual oppression will be over because it's all going to be balanced here. So let's see here what's on the bottom of the deck for the masculine here. Aha, see, I told you, 4 of Pentacles. He cannot let go. He's trying to control the situation here, but not necessarily in a bad sense. He's just trying to shift shit in his head. You know, I don't pick up any rebellious. I don't pick up any manipulative behavior at all. I just really feel like he's just trying to really grasp what he needs to hold on to here. And you are it. This is a huge part of it. This 4 of Pentacles is here. This is what I offer for our home because the 4 of Wands. You know, what else is here? 5 of Wands. There's just mental strife right now. It's just all of this, you know, everything's on fire for this dude. He's, you know, he's coming in as the knight. He's acted as a player. He's just not really fully devoted to being a king yet. He doesn't want to get hurt because he needs to, he doesn't want to get hurt, and he doesn't want the divine feminine to get hurt because he knows that he needs to ground himself, you know. He needs to balance everything on the inside before he can come in with the ultimate romantic gesture to his divine feminine. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for her here. Aha. Yeah, 41. This goes to 5, which is mental illness here. This is also, you know, which is funny. We'll talk about the well here, but I automatically jumped to the tree. And 5 is the tree, and that's the overall health and the overall vitality, which is what we've been talking about. This divine masculine is wanting to go inside and balance this inner peace here. And he also wants the greatest intention for his divine feminine. She's going to be forced to do it too. When this breakup happens between emotional state of mind, your flesh state of mind versus your mental, spiritual state of mind, it's going to force her to take a deeper look within her heart space too, and have to let God in, as you so shall as well, to really heal each other too. She's going to have to do the work that you are going to be doing, and vice versa. If the twin's already doing it, the other twin will be forced to do it. It's just how it works over time. And time is all here. This is very slow moving energy, but it's very fast revelations at the same time here. Yeah. Oh, yep. There you go. You guys need to rebalance with each other for it to fuse with Jehovah's energy to be able to turn everything in the upright to keep going here. Divine feminine secret message. Oh, wow. Yeah. I really feel like this divine feminine is having a really hard time believing in God here. She might be really detached. Also at the same time here, you know, we do have this baby here, you know, and there's this Empress energy coming in again for me. And maybe, okay, the divine masculine really wants to make this work because this Empress is here for him, and he understands that. He understands that he needs to heal his inner child because it's going to help her heal her inner child, and then they can come together, have this new start, walk away from this frustrating energy, because this is the Ten of Pentacles we're talking about here. And then they can go on and have this new started life with this romantic gesture, be able to stable the house and home, to be able to have children. And because that's just more of God's children. I really feel like this happy ever ending will happen eventually. Just right now, it's just not at this time. There's control that needs to take place in the right, proper way. That's not coming from this greedy, envious standpoint. I don't feel like this knight is doing that, though. I really just feel like he's just having a hard time healing his own head. And he needs to take the time to go within and reflect it out, while not absorbing it onto the divine femme here, because she's the Empress. She's everything. Let's see what else here. Yep. There's the ship now. There's the ship. Incoming negative communication here. So yeah, and that's just fast revelation too. And that's just another Sagittarius card that we already channeled with the birds here. So now that's coming fully around, is that the truth here is that the time needs to separate. The trip needs to happen. The division needs to happen to balance things out, so then y'all can come back together and have this happy home. What's the divine masculine secret message here? Oh, shit. Yep. Wow. Of course, he's not rebellious because he's the one who betrayed this Empress here, which is really funny. There's this third party situation here, and there's sorrow, there's heartbreak here, because there's so many swords here. Look at now, this is 7 swords. This is also now 5 swords. This is defeat. This is just, I can't get out of my own head, you know. And this is now 7 swords, 8, 9 swords. This is mental illness all over it. You know, behavioral health is coming up to me. There's a physician that needs to be seen. This Knight of Pentacles really needs to be able to steady his mental illness here. That's allowed him to get here in the first place. Otherwise, he's going to be leaving everything away from this twin flame. He needs to be able to get onto the same page here. Otherwise, it is not going to happen. It is not going to happen. He needs to be able to do it, and it's not going to happen until he can do it. That's what I'm saying. This victory can only happen if both can balance in the positive, upright energy in this light here. You have that? How is this divine feminine showing up, please? Okay. So the strength card is here in the negative. So she's not seeing this coming, and she's going to need her inner and outer strength. She's going to need Jehovah to pop in this hope into her to be able to get through this new lifestyle start, you know. Or maybe also another thing I'm picking up now that the child's here and there's this third party situation is your twin flame at home in union has been lying to you and has to come truth in the air about this third party situation he put you in. It's going to kill you. This new frustrating energy is going to come in for this new start because there's a baby behind your back. Jehovah, how else is the divine feminine showing up here? Page of Pentacles in the negative here. Wow. How else, Jehovah? Thank you. 5 of Wands again. Yep, and there's the 10 of Wands right here, you guys. Yep. Ace of Cups in the negative. 8 of Cups in the negative. 9 of Cups in the negative. Yeah, this news, this separation that's about to happen, because this Empress thinks that you're on the same page, is just going to devastate her. And it's going to put a lot more time in between you guys. You know, this is what this is telling me, is that there's a lot of time that's going to be put in between here. You know, there's ending after ending after ending. And this might just be over here. You know, this is 15 Wands here. But it's your twin flame and it's never over. So it's just until both of this balance can come in, this new start of love within both of you, and to offer the Lord and to offer each other, is never going to be balanced here. 8 of Cups here. What's behind that? Oh my gosh. Yep. The Empress is going to be so down and out within herself here. Your twin flame is not on the same page as you. They're nowhere near a match. They're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. They're afraid to tell you the truth here. And you're showing up as the Empress. The divine feminine is the Empress, and this masculine has a lot of work to do. This masculine needs to tell the truth. This Empress is going to hear him out because she loves him, but she's going to have to go within and heal herself too. She's going to have to be able to understand, dear, that this is not your fault. This is their person's energy. You allowed them to absorb it within you because you love them and you are investing yourselves. And that's what the Empress does. And now you need to try really hard to go within and take it up to God to make sure that none of this mental illness comes onto you. None of this, what about me? This, I was not good enough, yada, yada, yada. They were not good enough for you. They were not good enough for you. I am so happy that Empress card came out. Jehovah, let's grab a message and then we're going to call this a reading for twin flames in union but not on the same page. Ooh, in the negative, do you still love me? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, I did cheat. You make me feel so young in the negative. You're always filling his cup or this, you know. No. You make me feel so young. He cheated because this third party situation made him feel young again. It made him feel like this fresh breath air. He got tempted into the lust there of the 7 cups I told you about when this first started, and he went behind the Empress's back here. Yep, look at, and now the Wheel of Fortune's not going to be turning in his favor here. This masculine, you're not rebellious at all, but you're realizing that, yeah, you now have to face the consequences here. Yep, and you're not going to have a balanced home here. 3 of Wands here until you can fix yourself and bring the only wand that you have left, because your other wand was your manhood, and now that's just, you can't come back at her with that. You can. You got to bring the rest of it, the whole enchilada here, because she's your whole world. And you have to come at her with integrity. And right now you're not. You've been breadcrumbing her. You've been trying to balance the scales between the two here so you don't get caught. And you got caught. So now you got to serve the time, man. And you got to realize this is what you did. And you got to suffer because you are completely burdened in all of these swords that you can't seem to get yourself away from. And there is that 5 of Cups that we talked about. I can continue to go on. 9 of Wands. This is a wounded warrior. You know that shit's incoming because you've allowed it to happen over and over and over. And now you're like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? 10, 11 there with 37, 11. King of Cups. You know, you're facing this huge addiction here and you need to walk away so your cup can be filled with this Empress here. And Jehovah's going to come on down as her King of Cups and take her over and protect her. Look at there. She needs to walk away from it right now. The 6 of Swords here. 7 of Swords right behind it so she can protect herself from this, this negative manipulation here in the air. Mercury retrograde. Yep, there it is right there. One more message, Jehovah. Oh, I want to hold your hand. All right, one more message, Jehovah. Thank you. Let's see. I want to honor you is in the negative. Yeah. This is for both of you. You both don't even want to honor yourselves yet. Who's saying this to who? Are you saying this to yourself in the mirror, or are they saying it to you and you're like, no, you don't? Of course you don't want to honor me because you don't even honor yourself. There is no honorable integrity between both of you right now. And you're just happily in your 3D trying to get through this energy, this you know, this stalemate here, and the truth isn't being told, and you both are being blocked here. Okay, I have some good news though. Jehovah, what's your good news? Let's see. I miss watching you while you sleep. My gaslight was on in the negative. I feel like they might be taking personal accountability. Happy hour. I want my arms around you. I crave you. I have some good news. Happy hour. I want my arms around you. I crave you. My gaslight was on in the negative. I miss watching you while you sleep. I want to watch you while you sleep so I can have sex with you before that. That's what Jehovah's good news is that right now your twin flame here is just too comfortable, and he's secretly, you just need to call him out. You need to call him out that you need to just tell me the truth. Are we on the same page or not right now? And we need to separate until we can come back on the same page. I love you. Wounds into light.